Hi, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new around here, my name is Olivia, and today I'm so excited to be giving you guys the tea, all the info, all the details of our next trip. This is obviously going to be our trip announcement of the next trip we're going on, as well as a Q&A. Make sure to stick around after the trip announcement if you also want to hear about questions you guys are curious on. I asked on Instagram stories. I have these pulled up here, and I'm gonna go through these, answer as many as I can, and hopefully give you guys lots of insight into my opinions, tips, tricks, lots of things like that too, and of course, the trip announcement. So I definitely don't want to make you guys wait throughout this entire video for the trip announcement. So of course, I'm going to start with that. Before we do that, I have to show you guys Swig. I am such a big fan of Swig. My order is the Ring King. It is so good. We recently got one of these in Indianapolis. 10 out of 10. I'm obsessed. So without further ado, sip of the Swig and let's go. Riley and I, in about a week, are going to be doing another Disney cruise. I haven't said like what trip this is going to be. I've hinted obviously it's going to be a Disney trip, but we are going on the Disney Dream. I cannot wait. Riley and I did our first and only cruise and Disney cruise last August for our first wedding anniversary. And in a week from now, we'll be going on the Disney Dream for kind of a long weekend trip. It's going to be like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday cruise. So we're gonna head down to Fort Lauderdale out of Port Everglades, I believe is what it's called. And it's going to be so much fun to be able to explore not only another beautiful trip, but also another Disney cruise ship. I think another one of our goals, similar to how Riley and I have a goal of staying at every Disney World resort, is also to do every single ship on the Disney Cruise Line. So I am so ready. I don't want to share like too much info because obviously I'm going to vlog like every single day. And then plus on cruises, you kind of go with the flow anyways, but we'll be vlogging the entire thing. No worries. There'll be a vlog of each day. And also I'll do a vlog of us like traveling down to Fort Lauderdale because we're going to go the day before. So we have a really late night flight. So I'm going to vlog that entire day and bring you guys down with us to Fort Lauderdale. And then of course aboard the Disney Dream. I cannot wait to have more Disney cruise vlogs. They're so fun. I feel like Riley and I feel so much joy on Disney World trips and Disney Cruise Line. And I think it's so amazing to be able to take the magic of Disney and be able to explore just kind of, you know, around the world, around the Bahamas, the Caribbean, just I think it's so much fun. We knew we would like probably love Disney Cruise Line, but we truly do love it just as much as Disney World, I think. Like they're right here, you know? Of course, Disney World is always our home. We love Disney Cruise Line because we love Disney World, if that makes sense. Disney World's our foundation, and I think it always will be. And I cannot wait to share more details about our trips to the parks soon because we definitely have more trips planned than just this one. But I can't share too much, obviously, until after this trip is over because I like to announce them one trip at a time. That way we can really live in the moment of each trip that we have. But we're gonna go ahead and get onto the questions because I don't want to say too much tea about what's going on with this trip and spoil any surprises or anything. Also, definitely make sure to subscribe because we'll have all the vlogs from this and then plus future trips. And we have lots of other Disney World vlogs and Disney Cruise Line vlogs before this too. All right, guys, without further ado, here we go. First question we're gonna start out with is my favorite value, moderate, and deluxe resort. I've only stayed at one value, and that was Pop Century, but I would very much say it would be my favorite value even if I'd stayed at all of them. And I think Pop Century has such a beautiful nostalgic charm to it and just feels very Disney. My favorite moderate is Caribbean Beach. Love the resort. I have recent vlogs about that entire trip. It was our most recent trip. If you want to watch all the reasons I love it, we talk about it the entire time, I think, in that trip and on the vlogs. And then favorite deluxe, Boardwalk. We love the Boardwalk. It is our home away from home at Disney. So beautiful. Another question I got is, if you go on another Disney cruise ship, what would the ship be? The Dream. We're very excited to be able to check out a new class of ship because we went on the Wish class of ships for going on the Wish. And then the Dream and Fantasy are sister ships, so we're very excited to check out those because the OG ones, the Magic and the Wonder, the Dream and Fantasy, and then now the new ones like the Wish, the Treasure, the Destiny. If someone said they're going to Caribbean Beach next month, would I recommend Trinidad section or closer to the main lobby or the Riviera? I definitely recommend the Trinidad section because there is like a small little quick service around that area and you're right across from the Skyliner station. But if you didn't like really care about having this small quick service area there and you want to be as close as possible to like the middle of the resort, but also the Skyliner, I would recommend Jamaica. I think Jamaica is a good middle ground of the entire resort. So either Trinidad or Jamaica was what I recommend. But with Trinidad, you do get the Little Mermaid themed room. So I think honestly, Trinidad is my favorite. And if we go back to that resort again, definitely staying in Trinidad. All right, next question is, I just want to know when you're going back. We're going back in a week, but I can't share when we're going back to the parks, because that'll be our next trip announcement. So very excited to share that. Obviously, I always want to tell you guys everything, but again, I had to keep it one trip at a time. And then my go-to snack in each park is definitely in Epcot, the Japanese shaved ice. 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, I can't even begin to talk about it. Someone said they booked a stay at the boardwalk this summer. Must-dos at the resort. Oh my goodness. I think if you can get a boardwalk view or like a slight boardwalk view, we were in the very, very middle, like off to the left, no, off to the right. Either way, right off to the side of the lobby. And I think you definitely need to go to Abracadabra. It is so much fun. Definitely eat at Flying Fish and Troya Al Forno. Breakfast and dinner there, both stunning. And then just really take a resort day, I think. And do the, oh, of course, the Surrey bikes around the boardwalk. So amazing. That was Riley and I's favorite memory of our entire trip. Who is my favorite Disney princess? I love Tiana and I love Rapunzel. I feel like both of them are my number one. I can't really pick between. I love them both. I think they both represent such beautiful things and they're both near and dear to my heart for sure. My favorite resort to stay at and why? Boardwalk, for all the reasons I just said about the things I love to do there, but I think it is the perfect blend of timeless and magic at the same time. Like it feels so lively, but still so peaceful at the same time. And I feel like it's very hard for resorts at Disney to achieve that. And I feel the most magic there, but also so at home. I think it's so beautiful. I truly love it. I think there's nothing better. And then my favorite ride in each park. It's kind of a tough one. I think Tiana's in Magic Kingdom, Guardians in Epcot, obviously. In Animal Kingdom, Flight of Passage. In Hollywood Studios, probably Tower. I feel like lately Tower has like stolen my heart. Yeah, Tower is so fun and thrilling. I love it so much. What's a resort you haven't stayed at but you want to? I would say Contemporary. Complete all of the Magic Kingdom resorts and the monorail loop, because we've stayed at Grand Flow, Polynesian, and Wilderness Lodge. So once we stay at Contemporary, we've completed the entire loop. And then I got a question about doing a video on my makeup routine. If you want to see that, my last video, my one right before this, I did a weekend in my life, and in that I did film a makeup routine. So if you have any questions about that or anything, definitely check that out. And next one, have you thought about visiting any other parks besides Disney World, like Disneyland, Paris, Tokyo? Yes, and I definitely have more information on that coming. What do I do for work and how do you get to travel so often? I am a registered nurse in the operating room, so I am the circulating nurse in the OR. If you know how the OR works, I'm the circulator role in that, and I really love it. I've been doing it for about 3 years. And how do I travel so often? Disney is just the only place we travel. So as far as our Disney travels, that's because that's the only place we really travel. And I think we really just prioritize taking our time off for vacations. We don't really take time off for anything else besides our trips. Like we never really take a long weekend or anything like that. And I also work 3 days a week. So I feel like when I take time off, I get more time off. Instead of taking like 5 days off, I'm able to take 3 to have the entire week off, if that makes sense. And I just really do make it a priority in our lives to travel. It's like my biggest passion, my favorite thing, vlogging, sharing our trips, everything like that too. My thoughts on row 9 of Guardians of the Galaxy. They ended up there on their first ride. That is really good luck. I think it is so good because whenever you do, if you haven't ridden the ride, spoilers a little bit, when you turn to be able to do the backwards launch, you're front row. It feels like you're the only cart there and it's so much fun. Do you want kids? If so, are you excited to take them to Walt Disney World? And how will they be for your first trip? I definitely do want kids. My biggest goal in life is to be a mom. So very excited to be able to take our future kids, and making those memories is such a big goal of mine and I can't even think about it. I'll cry. I'm so excited for that era of our lives. I think we would take them for their first trip when we have a kid, maybe around 1 or 2, because I don't think we'd wait too long, because even though they won't remember, I think it's still so magical to be able to have those memories. Pictures, memories, videos. I think it would just be so fun to be able to look back on those too. Next question is, anything new or different you're doing on this trip? Yes, we've only done 1 cruise before, like I said, so this is definitely very new. We've never been on this ship, and we've never been out of Fort Lauderdale either. Last time we went out of Port Canaveral on the Disney Wish, so very excited to see another class of Disney ships, a new dining rotation, shows, everything. It's gonna be so beautiful. My favorite Disney accessory to wear to the parks? Definitely ears, but honestly, maybe my bagoo with a bag charm or a new emo on it. I don't know. I love small shop t-shirts. I love my ears. I love the classic black and white polka dot ears. I think those are so pretty. What do we do with Forrest when we go to Disney? My dog is obsessed with my dad and he gets so excited to go to his house. So he has a great time when we're gone. My dad babysits him and watches him each time we're gone. So he's definitely very happy and also living his best life there too. What is Riley and I's go-to restaurants at each park? And P.S. I love your videos. That's very kind. Thank you. I love, we both love Tempanado and Epcot. We usually don't do a lot of sit down in Magic Kingdom, but I think Liberty Tree Tavern is really, really good. I don't think we've ever done a sit down in Hollywood Studios. Oh, yes, we have. Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. Very good. In Animal Kingdom, I love Nomad Lounge, even though it's kind of not sit down, even though it kind of is, you know, it's not a full restaurant. I mean, amazing quality. And the drinks are so good. What is my least favorite park and why? I would say I love every single park. There's not one that I like, I'm like, oh, let's skip or I don't want to go to. But I think my number one favorite is Magic Kingdom, then Epcot, then Hollywood Studios, and then Animal Kingdom. I love all of them for such different reasons, but I feel like Magic Kingdom and Epcot are just where my heart belong. I love them so much. I feel like overwhelmed with joy when I'm there. And Hollywood Studios I think is so fun. Animal Kingdom, full of nature and magic, and just because of the amount of rides they have. I think once Tropical Americas is built where Dino Land used to be, it might go up in my rankings. We'll see. And someone wanted to ask where we're staying on this recent trip. I think I fooled a lot of people that we were going back to Disney World for this trip, so surprised. We're obviously going to be staying on the Disney Dream. Next question is, I'd love some personal advice for vlog/influencer situation. I think my biggest advice with this is to share what you love and what you're passionate about, because it will come off so authentic and real and genuine. And I think people really do love to enjoy seeing people just authentically happy about what they're happy about, not what others want them to be or anything, like what someone truly enjoys. And I think that within itself is like really magical. Not only just the magic of Disney, but just sharing what you love. So I always make sure that I'm sharing what I love. I don't do things I don't like. I don't do things just to show. I do it because I love it and I want to share it and show others that it's so important to not only like do what you love, but like advocate for others to do that too. I think it's so much fun. So that was a really good question, honestly. And I hope that made sense. I feel like I kind of rambled a little bit, but yeah, just staying true to yourself and sharing that authentically, I think will get you so much success. Okay, it's what resorts do we have left on our resort bucket list? We have not stayed at any of the All-Stars. We have not stayed at Art of Animation, Contemporary, like I said, Beach Club, Old Key West or Saratoga, Fort Wilderness. And I think that's it. If there's any I'm forgetting, I'll put it on the screen, but I think that's it. So not very many. Oh, Port Orleans Riverside. We have not stayed there either. What is your next bucket list cruise ship to go on? Again, the Disney Dream. But I really, really do want to go on the Disney Treasure after this, because I think it is so amazing how it's related to the Disney parks with like the Haunted Mansion parlor. Oh, and the Skipper Society or Jungle Cruise themed bar. There's just so many things that are really made for Disney parks fans, and I think we would enjoy every single second of that. And then how do we decide what resort to stay at when planning your Disney trip? We definitely base it off time we have off, so not all resorts are available all the time based off booked out and like availability, but we also factor in when we haven't stayed at yet, because our goal is to stay at every single one. And if we've already stayed at it, we usually don't even consider it unless it's like a really, really good value or something. But so far we have not repeated any resorts. Obviously I go into it like thinking like, oh, I would love to stay at a certain one, and we definitely have started preferring some of the deluxes just because we've stayed at so many of them, and a lot of our top 3 favorite, top 4 favorite, top 5 favorite. Yeah, I think like our top 5 or 6 are all deluxes. And so we definitely want to check all those off too. But I think ones that we like visit, if we're going to like dine there and we like think like, oh, we'd really like to stay here next time, we definitely consider that when we're looking to book our next trip. Ooh, and what parks is close by, because sometimes I will change like what resort I want to stay at. If I stay at the Polynesian, I probably don't want to stay at the Grand Flo or Contemporary next. I like to change areas around Disney World, if that makes sense. And I got that question a couple times, so I'm definitely glad I answered that one. And then, have I ever considered becoming a Disney travel agent? I definitely have thought about it, but I do work full-time and I love to do social media, posting vlogs on YouTube, sharing, you know, our Disney content on Instagram as well. I think it could be something I would consider in the future, but as of now, I don't know if it's fully for me, because it would be a larger time commitment and I don't want to take away time that I've been dedicating toward sharing social media in general. So I think maybe if I find a balance of that, I can make it work. But so far, I think I just really love putting my effort and time into here on YouTube and on Instagram and stuff like that. But never say never. What's the next resort you're checking off? That's a secret. We can't share that. I'm gonna double check that I did not miss any questions that were not repeats. I think that's all I have to share for this Q&A and trip announcement. So I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of an insight. Didn't want to make this too long, going to keep it kind of short and sweet. And I hope it was helpful of giving some insight and tips and tricks and just my advice and what I love about Disney and sharing that, of course. And I cannot wait to bring you guys along for this next trip. I say that every time, but I genuinely cannot wait. I think Disney Cruise Line is such a special type of magic because you're on one big encompassing ship together, and there's so many minute details in every bit of it and so many adventures to have. If you want to check out our previous Disney Cruise Line vlog series, I'll have that link below. And I can't wait, guys. I cannot wait. I can't even think about it or I like literally might start crying. I'm so honored to be able to continue sharing our trips, bring you guys along. So I will catch you guys soon, pretty soon, because I'm gonna upload this vlog this weekend and we'll be leaving next week to head to Fort Lauderdale, back down to Florida. Not for Disney World this time, but still going to Florida and going on the Disney dream. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Jump into the deep end, give you all my weekends, taking all the back roads. We can make the time slow, betting on a